Hey guys, welcome back to Flying in Space with PlanetHead. This is PlanetHead. More on that to come. Some updates. It's been a couple of days. I've been working a lot. I think it's been since either Wednesday or Thursday since I've been able to make a video. I was going to do one last night, but I got stuck late at work, and then I was going to do one this morning, but then I realized it was opening day for the Philadelphia Eagles football season, and i.e., it is now just after the game, which we won. And there was a paranoia in my head. Um, in regards to that, I'll get into. Uh, if you want to stop the video now, I don't know how much Eve stuff related as far as in-game I'm going to do. I want to give you guys some updates, and then I'm going to play a lot later on tonight and tomorrow and Tuesday, because Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday I will be working a lot, but also getting ready for flying to FanFest on Saturday. So here we are. So the reason why I was well, what should I hit on first? Yeah, some big news. There's going to be some big news right after I give you this first reason as to why I was so scared today about the Eagles playing. And I'll keep this short, other than to give you guys an update on my dog, who is probably avoiding me right now. I didn't yell at her. It's my fault I left it out. The scorecard now is 6 TV remotes eaten within the last month and a half. And then also, and this is what scared me, see, she's looking at me right now, and if I pull this out, this right here, I don't know if you can see it, this is my favorite Philadelphia Eagles hat, which I found. Now she's lying at my feet because I have it in my hands while I'm watching this. This is my favorite Philadelphia Eagles hat. I've had this hat for well over close to 15 years. It was already really beaten up. I actually have another one that looks exactly like it that I got about a year after that, and I wear both of them, so I've only got one left. But the paranoia side of me being superstitious was that this was opening day for the Eagles, and my dog went and ate my favorite Eagles hat. You can't tell, there's also rips on the inside, so maybe I'll get it bronzed. I don't know. But this, just a little bit of a nugget, if you're ever wondering why I might have brought this up in the long videos while in the back, why my nickname is PlanetHead. Because it's actually very hard for me to find hats that fit. I have a large noggin. I know I brought this up before. I have a very large noggin, and when I was a kid, I had this size head on a. I now have this size head on a 6'5" height body, but back then I had this size head on like a 4'5" size body. So I grew into it, but my wonderful brother, who lives in Texas, nicknamed me Planet Head because of the size of my head, and that's what I had to deal with all my life. And that's one thing I'll give you a little bit of a pointer, if there's any pointer in this video. I hated it when I was a little kid, and then at some point I just decided I'm going to live up to it. And if anybody is ever teasing you about something, take it and turn it around into a positive. And I've been going by Planet Head for probably 10 or 15 years. I will tell people, I've had people put milk through their nose because whenever I explain why, and I've had multiple people just laugh out loud, but it is funny. But hence, very hard for me to find hats, i.e. why I've had this for 15 years. This is one of my 2 lucky Eagles hats, and unfortunately it's no longer wearable. So maybe it will be saved. I am someone that does that sort of thing. I know it sounds crazy, but when you've had something that long. That said, update in Eve. Now, this should happen in the next 2 or 3 days. I have been contacted by in-game by one of my old corp mates. Now, I don't know how many of you have been watching my videos for a while, but back earlier this year, I did, like right now, I'm doing the 30-day video challenge, or 30-minute, I'm sorry, not 30-day, 30-minute challenge with this character that I've got right now. It's a side character. I've got my main characters. And if you want to see that, please feel free to check out the playlist. It goes from the very beginning, and it focuses on promoting gameplay for people who don't have a whole lot of time to play. That said, earlier this year, and I like to do these experiments and stuff like that, I had created a corporation to try it out and see how things were going. And it was going pretty well for about a month. And then I had to step away from it because I'm going to be very frank for two reasons. Number one, and one reason I'll tell you now, I said whenever I got rid of, well, I didn't get rid of the corporation, but I stepped away from it. And then the other one I've never actually said on video before, and I'm there's a little bit of being ashamed about that. So, not ashamed, but I didn't feel right about it. And so the first one was I wasn't spending enough time. I really believe, and the thing I learned about creating the corporation was if you're going to be a CEO, you better have the time to do it and the interest to do it on a day-to-day basis, in my opinion, which I was able to do for a little while, but then other things outside of life come along. Or you should have a group of people who are running it together that you 100% trust. Now, here's the problem. If you have those people that you trust, you see all these Eve things where these big corporations grow, and then somebody backstabs somebody else, blah, blah, blah. It's like having roommates. So that's where that whole intrigue comes along. And I stepped away from it. I told all the guys there I apologized, but I told them beforehand that I wasn't sure whether or not it was going to last. But they've actually kept the corporation going, and I was just contacted by one of the guys to see if he could get access to being a director in the corporation to run it. And you know what? This sounded like a great idea to me. And there's some guys still left in the corporation even 6 months later. So I am going to be giving him directorship abilities to run the corporation, and it's called the Maya Militia. Let me just see if I can pull it up here. Is that? I think that's it. Unless I put some periods in there. Yep, there it is. Nope, that's not it. Did I do some periods? This is terrible. I should have just pulled up this character. MIA Militia. There we are. So this was the actual corporation here, Maya Militia. I'm going to be giving him the directorship abilities for that, so he can actually keep it running. But I'm going to go back to say the one other. I'm going to. This actually jazzes me up a little bit because I'm going to get more active in the Maya Militia. Now, I said to him, he wants to run it, and I'm all for that. And I told him, and I can back you up. If you ever need to take a break for a little while, I can back you up for that time and do some administrative work for the corporation and that sort of thing to make it more solid so he doesn't have as much pressure on him. I'll also do some recruiting and things like that. I'm thinking, and just by these videos and stuff like that, so you may see me do that. The other one here, and I've gotten off the subject because these are not scripted. The other reason why I stepped away from not the corporation but the game a little bit and making videos, you know what? That actually is a video in itself. It's nothing terrible, but there was something that I felt uncomfortable with making the videos and stuff, that I lost track of what I was doing. I didn't feel that I was doing the videos in the right way, so I needed to take some time away. I think I was tired and that sort of thing. So I'll do a video on that. I know these are not scripted. I apologize. So if you are interested, I am going to be moving this over. There are a few openings in the corporation right now, but I will be giving him access to that, and then I will also be there to help out and be active within it. I'll still be doing this 30-minute video. Um, Other things that I want to do today is just give you guys some updates. I'm still doing 30 minutes a day. I have not played this character yet for 30 minutes. Uh, I am not showing you gameplay right now because it's boring. Okay, I'm doing the Sisters of Eve missions. Let's see where I'm at with that one. Um, so Sisters of Eve, Agents missions. What was it? Epic Arcs. I think I'm about halfway to 2/3 done. Yeah, look at that. So I'm almost there. I'm on about to start chapter 6 of 7. So I'll do about 30 minutes of that tonight, see where I'm at. I think I'll do a video on the last fight that you have to do for it. So I'm thinking that'll probably hit in about 2 days. A lot of my time's actually spent traveling, which is kind of funny for that 30 minutes. So, but that's where I'm at with this right now. And the skill plan that I had, I'm about halfway done with. So I'm doing pretty well with that. And I will be moving on to a destroyer with this character and then doing some more missions. And what I would like to do is let me just pull them up here. Once I get done with the Sisters of Eve missions, I'm trying to do a bunch of things that I have never done before. And I have moved my other main character over, Pilgrim, to Highsec, and I started doing missions with him. And once I get done with this, the Sisters of Eve, to get this character up and running, I'm going to start focusing on trying to get to levels where I can do the epic arc missions. Now, some of them I won't be strong enough to do, I don't think, but we'll check those out. But if you ever want to check them out, they're right here in the epic arc missions in the agency. So I have never done those, so I'm interested in that. In the in-between time, I will be doing some abyssal space stuff, and just some random, if I see a really cool mission that I think is cool, I'll probably do that, or just updates here. That said, that's the current goal, and I really want to promote this 30 minutes. I will be shamelessly promoting my old corporation, and I'll be moving my characters over to that. And I'll try to be more active in the Discord channel, and there'll be more videos about that. As I said before, as I've said multiple times, I am going to FanFest for the time. It's my first trip overseas ever, and if you've watched the previous videos, I've been slowly showing you stuff that I've come across that I'm taking with me. The one thing that I just got in the mail today, never bought one of these before, and it is planet-sized. This was fairly cheap, but I actually got an extra large size of a hiking hat. I hope that's not scary. So I got this ready to roll. So I got my pants, I got my outside shirt, got my hiking hat, I got my waterproof boots, I got my swim trunks. We'll see if those get used. I don't want to scare anybody out there. What else we got? Oh, I got gloves, waterproof gloves. Boom. Those just came in. Just slowly getting there. Last but not least, I think I brought this up before, but I've got last year's Eve Fan Fest shirt to go with me, so I don't feel completely out of place. And that will... Now, this was sent to me by a friend of a friend who lives in Iceland and works for CCP. I've told you that story before. So I'm taking this with me. Boom! Almost there. Leave on Saturday. So the last but not least part of this video that I really wanted to bring up was, I might have said this before. If not, I got a new phone because for the trip, and if I've said this before, I'll go through this really quickly. I like my old phone. It's kind of a little bit bigger, smaller phone. I've had it for 3 or 4 years. The only problem was the connector wasn't charging anymore for the last 2 years. So I've had one of those where you just lay it on top of stuff and it charges. Um, and then my phone service offered me to trade in the phone for free, but you do the whole sign up and stuff, um, and I can get a free phone out of it. So I did get one of these flip phony phones. If you can't tell, there's a picture of my dog on the front, who is still at my feet because she knows I have that hat that she hates. Um, but long story short, the reason why I chose this was I want to take some videos of FanFest, and I don't have a GoPro or anything like that. I've never done anything like that. So I want to take some pictures, and I want to do some maybe some video. I don't know how well this will work, but it is something that I can sit down and um, do the video on this side and that. So they may be pretty choppy, but if I can, I would really like while I'm there to maybe post some videos kind of for my own family so they know I'm not crazy. But if I do any of the things like that, now they may not be, we'll see about the sound and the volume. I'm not good with anything like that, but this will be my first try of ever videotaping, and I'll take pictures too, so maybe I'll just show you those. If you've ever wondered about FanFest, stuff like that, I will try my best to do a daily upload while I'm there, as long as I've got some Wi-Fi access, to give you guys an idea of what's going on and that sort of thing. Now, I'm going up 3 days before FanFest starts, actually 4 days, I think. I get in on Sunday, and it starts on a Thursday, although there's some other stuff going on prior. And then it goes through Saturday, then I'm there through to the Monday. So, but I want to do some stuff and just show you guys. I'm just going to have some fun. I thought you guys might have some fun along with that. So this was really just more of an update video. I don't have a whole lot else. I don't want to take all of your time. If you're watching football right now, good luck to your team. I will tell you this. I used to, last but not least, I gave you a little bit, something that I learned with my planet head and staying positive all the time. I am supremely superstitious when it comes to my football team and my other football team. I have a college football team I like, and then, but one other superstitious thing that I have is I don't dirty root against any other teams unless they're playing against my team. Then I'll root against them, or if I need them to lose for my team to get into the playoffs, I'll root against them. But for probably 45 years of my life, well, no, I was a baby, so I wasn't dirty rooting then. But being a purist Philadelphia Eagles fan, I dirty rooted all the time. Anytime Dallas played, or the Redskins, or the Giants, or anybody played other than the Eagles, I rooted against them. And being a mean and angry man that I am, I rooted for injuries and stuff like that. And then one year, a couple of years ago, I made a pact with myself before the season started that I wouldn't dirty root against any team. I would just root for my team, and that was always focused on. I would just hope that everybody else does well, and if I need them to lose so my team does better, that's cool. But I wasn't, just because I have friends who are Dallas Cowboy friends, and I have friends who are Redskins fans, and I have friends who are Giants fans and Green Bay Packer fans. And I decided that year that I wasn't going to do it. I was just going to enjoy watching things, just like I am going to enjoy going to Eve Fan Fest, just like I enjoy in playing in Eve, flying out to scary places and possibly losing a ship. If you kill me, I'm going to say, good job, you did a good job. And here's the thing, that year that I decided as an Eagles fan to not dirty root, we won our first Super Bowl. And I'm not going to say I'm a good guy. I'm saying I'm really superstitious, and I will never dirty root again because we won a Super Bowl the year that I decided not to do that. So, good luck to you guys. Anybody out there who's playing, I hope you all tie. Every tie game, unless the Eagles are involved, that'd be fantastic. And the Eagles should win. So, that's all I got for today. It's a shorter video than normal. This really isn't the 30-minute run video because watching the Sisters of Eve thing would be really boring. If you've done it before, just go do it. So that's all I got for today. I will do a much better video tomorrow. The next day, I think I'll think of some good stuff for you guys. So other than that, hey, Fly safe, fly dangerously, fly however you want. I will talk to you guys soon. Have a good one. Bye-bye.